trainers, welcome back to Pokemon Deck Check. I would be Pokedad.
I'm the dancing bear first base.
Great beast in his habitat.
Yep.
Or should I say great bull in his habitat?
Bull.
Speaking of bull, we got Granbulls here.
Interesting.
Not Pokedad friendly version either, right?
Intense.
This is the expert level Granbull. So, you want to take it away, Dancing Bear, or you want me to?
Back off.
Alright.
Alright, starting off.
Way up high, starting it off. There we go.
4 Schnibbles.
4 Snubbles.
4 Granbulls. 2 Rangaroos. 2 Sligma. 2 Macargo. 1 Birdie. I think it's like Pidgey and then Pidgeotto.
Yep.
And 1 Ditto. Oto.
So, same exact Pokemon list as Pokedad's. We did try Zeb Striker, right?
That was an experiment that we did have.
But we like the Pidgeotto better, right?
Yep.
So definitely good there. You know, I had originally said Zeb Striker is the way to go if you're expert level, but Pidgeotto's turned to be very, very solid in this deck, right?
Indeed.
And for most of y'all, if y'all don't know, Granbull's attack does 30 and then 130 more damage if you have no cards in your hand. So the whole idea behind this deck is to discard your hand down to 0 using Smooth Over, Pidgeotto, or even Instructor Rangaroo. So, Muck is obviously going to give the deck problems, but Pidgeotto definitely helps, right? Because you can Smooth Over and still get exactly what you need.
Yep.
So Muck's not going to fully disrupt you. So
It's going to hurt there and there, though.
Yeah, but I mean, we have ways around that. So
Fault that early and don't put that down.
And you can target down the Muck super easy with Granbull. So
Indeed. Onto the items.
So while Muck slows you down a little bit, but it's not going to completely destroy you like other decks.
4 Ultra Ball, 4 Nest Ball, 3 Great Ball, 2 Timer Ball, 1 Mysterious Treasure.
Okay, there's your forms of search. 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Nest Ball, 4 Great Ball, and 2 Timer Ball and the Mysterious Treasure. These are perfect ways to get set up and to limit your hand down to 0. And then damage modifiers, we go into 3 Choice Band, 2 Bodybuilding Dumbbell, 2 switches for mobility, and 2 rescue stretchers, 1 pal pad. So, lots of different ways to get your hand down. This is our own tech. We have thought about doing a second Mysterious Treasure, but we really like the Timer Ball, right?
Indeed.
So,
it's just, there's a lot of targets you can get with it.
We've upped the Choice Band count because there's a lot of big numbers that you have to hit, right?
Indeed.
So you don't want to... There is some stuff that you're going to have to 2-shot, but I mean, other than that, you're 1-shotting most everything with Shrine. This does play Shrine, so... Alright. Anything else about the...
We added 2 bodybuilding dumbbells. Most lists only run 1 or none.
Yep. And it's a perfect tech for what we were finding out, Zapdos. Zapdos can actually struggle to get a fairly easy 1-shot on Granbull without having to use a whole bunch of resources. So
it can also help against Zekrom, because then they need a for sure Electro Power for the knockout if you have bodybuilding dumbbells.
So dumbbells bringing in a lot of value to the table here. So Zapdos hits for 80. They would need what, 3 Electro Powers to 1-shot you? Is that right? Yeah. 90 and 80, 170. Yeah. Zapdos would need 3 Electro Powers to 1-shot a Granbull.
No Choice Band. 4 Apricots Maker, 2 Diantha, 2 Guzma, 1 Bill, 9 the Science Guy.
Love the Bill. Love, love, love Bill. We've actually opted or have tinkered around with adding more bills to the list because he's my buddy.
Yep.
Then Diantha, of course, your teammates for Fairy Pokemon Standard. We did have...
And it's in the Discord pile.
We did have 3 Guzmas, but honestly just 2's needed. So
there's times where it'll get clumped in your hand.
Yeah, there was several times where you're stuck with 2 Guzmas, no way to get rid of it. So it's better to have a lower supporter count.
And we also have the Pal Pad so we can get it back.
Yep.
2 Shrine, 1 Fairy.
Wondrous Labyrinth, perfect against Zapdos and other things that are just cheeky and just add 1 energy to attack. So good there. Shrine would be nice to have a 3rd, but I don't know where you're gonna make the cut. Maybe the 3rd choice band is the 3rd Shrine, but I don't have a for sure answer. Do you?
Nope.
So
7 Fairy. See
or
that?
maybe
Speed.
Or maybe there's your 3rd Shrine. So
some lists only run 6.
Yeah,
but we run 7 to make it easier.
Safer. Play it safe in our Granbull list a little bit. So the deck's already extremely difficult to pilot, so you are going to need some ways to make it a little bit easier. So something to think about. There's definitely rooms, card here, card there, if you'd rather have different techs in it. So matchup wise, it looks to be really good on everything except Zekrom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Zekrom's going to be your most difficult match based on what the meta is, right?
And because of its HP being so high, it's hard to hit the numbers.
But other than that, I mean, it does good against Zapdos with the Dividing Building doubles. It does good against the Zoroark Lycanroc decks with Shrine. So the only thing is they do play 2 Acerolas, so Zoroark could be problematic.
Unless you just one-shot them.
But they could still have trouble hitting the 130 if they can't find their devoured field.
And resistance.
And yeah, so even with they're 2-shotting you, and then you're possibly 1-shotting with Shrine, or for sure 2-shotting them. So in a 2-shotting war, Granbull's looking pretty sweet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I like that matchup. And Ultra Necrozma, Giratina is going to give you some problems, but again, if you have the bodybuilding doubles, Giratina won't be too bad, right?
Nah.
So, and then you can easily KO the Ultra Necrozma, so I'd say that's favorable too.
Yep.
So, Ultra Necrozma favorable. Zapdos, I think it's fairly even, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even to favorable, depending on if you can find your dumbbells. And then Zoroark Lycanroc, little iffy, but if it goes to a 2-shot war, then you're winning that. Agreed?
Agreed.
And then Zekrom, I just don't think there's a way to get to the 240. I think you lose that.
It's hard to get there.
But even still, you're 2-shotting them, and that's 3 prizes. So it's close, but I think Zekrom beats you. Personal opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else is solid. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
So until next time, be excellent to each other.
Party on, dudes.